What's going on, everybody? It's Plug Poppy K coming at you tonight with another episode of the Detroit Lions Fantasy Rebuild. Just to recap, last episode we won an overtime thriller thanks to our defense kinda sorta 34-28 against the Chicago Bears. Now before I hop into gameplay, I was thinking long and hard about this today. I want to try to add another wide receiver and deal Marvin Jones. The question is who. I want a guy with speed, more or less. I want a guy with speed who's tall. And it's not that Marvin Jones is bad, per se. It's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not really feeling it with him. So if we could get someone younger. Brandon Cooks would be nice. Scary Terry would be nice too. I don't know if they're gonna get rid of Scary Terry. I don't know. We have a few options here. Apparently Larry Fitz is on the Dolphins. Wow. I think I might make a play for Will Fuller though. So they need a right tackle, a right end. Would you do it for a third? Where does a second get me? Okay, so what all do you need? You need outside. You need everything I don't have. So I don't know if this trade is going to work out. I don't know. Does that do anything? No. Danny Shelton probably gets the trade done. But I don't know if I want to do it straight up. Fuller's cap hits substantial though. As opposed to Shelton's. And I believe Fuller's at a contract year. Oh no, we're gonna go for it. So I think with Shelton and a third we can pull off the trade for Fuller. Want me to throw a fourth in there too? Okay, so we traded Danny Shelton, our third, and a fourth for Will Fuller. Now, that frees us up to go after a D tackle. Kenny Clark's so young. I did not realize Kenny Clark was that young. I thought this dude was like 30 something. Feel like we could make a trade for Brandon Williams possibly. Do you need a wide receiver? Because I got the perfect one for you. We're giving up a lot of draft capital, but I mean, it should work out. So we traded Marvin Jones and a fifth for Brandon Williams. And yes, he is old, but he's not the long-term fix. I also wanted to go after a certain user. Probably be easier to go over the team. I want to go after Jeremy Chinn. Just for the simple fact that I feel like I can tear it up with him as my user. So we trade our third next year for Jeremy Chinn. And to make things a lot easier, we're going to keep all our safeties on the roster, but I'm going to make Jeremy Chinn a middle linebacker. Just so I can use him pretty much any play. It's his overall middle. 65, I mean, I'll take it considering I'll be using him all the time. And that frees us up to get rid of Tabe. Question is, Broncos bet. I don't know if I necessarily want to pick anybody up or if I want to regain some draft capital. Because we're running kind of thin. What do you do for a third and a sixth? Just a third? Ooh, you're killing me. This is tough. Whatever, I'll take a fourth. We got a hit on the pick though. So, team overalls go down a little bit, but I'm not super concerned about that. I'd rather have Will Fuller, who can beat people off the ball, and have Valdez-Scantling there as well. And we're going to move Jeremy Chinn up to middle backer 2. So, not bad. Without further ado, let's hop into this gameplay. We are taking on the Green Bay Packers. Just kidding. So, another thing I was thinking about too is the gameplay was kind of short. I think I'm going to bump it up to 8 minutes. And then do it like that. We're going to simulate training, and we are going to Lambeau. Let's get after it. This is going to be a tough one facing Aaron Rodgers on Old Madden. I think we can get it done.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he finds Danny Amendola.
Oh, I forgot we traded them Amendola. He got off the line so clean, too.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
There we go, D. Jamie Collins. That was bagged the whole way.
And drop him behind the line.
No, we're going to have Jeremy Chinn there.
A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Off the play fake to Jones.
Ooh, he got me.
Looking deep for Adams. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Nice play.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Just got to hold him here. Guard the middle of the field. Tampa 2.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he almost picked him.
Jeremy Chinn was right there, baby. Good stuff. 3 and out on the first possession. Not 3 and out because they got the completion Amendola on first down. But solid possession defensively. And the reason I went after Jeremy Chinn was because he is such a big body at safety. Like, he gets some crazy animations. I think Kenny Clark has inside stuff, though, so I might want to audible out of this.
Throwing is Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start.
See what coach has for me. I can run it to the outside. Maybe. I don't want to say I can, but I will have a lot better chance at success.
He was a number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with 32 catches. I expect that number to go way up as he gets more comfortable with the NFL game. A nice catch right there for a first down.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 55 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them.
Should have took it to the outside more.
No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Now, CD, you take a look at this draft class from this offense, and they went defense with their first-round pick.
Yeah, and you and I both know there were a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth and speed, and that's what they got.
And he is going to have
got to get the ball out quick.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Close flags.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Dangerous ball, yep.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Oh.
Amos with a pick.
Okay. Fair.
Into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
We stop Rodgers, and I make a bonehead read like that.
He would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Swift. This will be stopped about
nice run.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Stafford going to give it to Swift, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Stafford.
Thank you.
Swift out of the backfield.
I should have threw it like a half a second sooner.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
And that's caught inside the
Kenny
30.
Galladay getting some big yards.
Bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Add the gain here to the
You just got to take what the defense gives us.
From the red zone now, Stafford.
Geronimo Allison with his first touchdown on the season.
Geronimo Allison, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are an extra point away from
Ooh, you hate to see it.
Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise.
I never claimed to be a pro.
And obviously he transmitted
That's
that to his
the
teammates.
disclaimer to this gameplay.
Nice drive.
Jackson now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Tampa 2 is giving them fits, so there's no reason to even like get out of it.
They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a
Kuda.
put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down.
Give me that, Jeremy. No.
Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chinn, and he will bring it.
That is exactly why I traded for him. Exactly why. Let's go.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
Still questionable kicking, but what can you do?
That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packers offense set to go. It's their 3rd drive.
I feel like this is going to be an RPO.
We've seen a punt in that 2nd drive, CD. They turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon.
Oh, that was an embarrassment on my behalf.
I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
The numbers for Jones last week, 20 carries, 85 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys.
Aaron Jones is taking my lunch money right now. That should end the 1st quarter, though.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
I don't know why they would pass it down here.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh my, come on, you gotta pick that.
To see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
A defender of his calendar, like he ain't a whole 70-something overall.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
We're gonna send someone at him.
Under pressure now, and he's gonna go down.
Justin Coleman.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take.
If we hold them to a field goal here, that's huge.
The football had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Detroit
Yeah.
was up for the challenge through the air.
So we're stopping Rodgers. It was just Aaron Jones gouged us alive that drive.
Protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And the 13-year
So we're still up by 3.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
25-yard line.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Now the second down throw on target.
Geronimo Allison is having a solid first half.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And
Oh, thank God. I mean, you hate to see it to Kenny Clark, but we're about to feast.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Swift. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
Probably could have racked that, but I didn't want to get too crazy.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
I wish I would have hit that hole. I kind of got sucked into him, though.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
at the 27-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards.
Let's see what's open here.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Oh, I could have racked it. I would have got the first. I didn't know how the middle linebacker would play it, though.
But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's
Love to fight another down.
something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%.
We're going to hit a rollout corner here to Kenny.
You slow him down.
Kenny G in the limousine.
The best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have.
Take the
back
points
as it
here.
brings up 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
24-yard line.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
Got over to Cloud flat.
Swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way. as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
They're going to run it to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 4.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. From the 29, Rodgers. Amendola catching it left side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's
Over to Cloud Flat again.
Devontae Adams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into
We're going to now huddle this.
In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now.
Middle linebacker was right there.
Not what they wanted, a loss of a full 6 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
On first down, Stafford here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Matt Prater is our Taysom Hill guy.
Throwing again. Stafford. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And
Come on.
to fit that football in.
That's a safety.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And now it's second down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 20.
We're going to try to hit Kenny G in the corner again.
Throwing again at Stafford.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown. Kenny Galladay as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
That's huge. Going up before half.
Just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like
Kenny
basketball
Galladay's having
down the
himself a
stretch, right?
game.
Where you get the 2-for-1 situation. You're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And he returns this to the 20.
What are they gonna do?
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Packer offense ready to get
Honestly, we're going cover 3 here. The last thing I need is for them
with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper
to rip
play.
off something huge.
But we do know there's some risk
Okay, so we have absolutely no run D.
before the clock runs out.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
17.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Stafford and the Lions.
Kenny
now
Clark's
have it
back.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
DeAndre Swift.
That's a really
Something we have to be aware of.
And they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the 30.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will
Good
have
run.
first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Come on.
Oh, incomplete.
We got to fit that in there.
Really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford.
That's a touchdown. Nope.
That's complete. And he'll be
That was
taken
Wolf
down
Fuller. That
before
was a
he
touchdown.
gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46.
We're going to clear out this side of the field for Will Fuller.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And they'll get this to the
Get him
30-yard
involved
line
more.
before crossing over out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30. They run out of the gun with Swift. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Ball carrier.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Taken down.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen to Huntley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I don't care who gets the ball. I'm not trying to force the ball to anybody. Obviously, I want everybody on my team to succeed.
It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Ooh, you hate to see that.
From the 9 to the 8.
After we just traded so much for him. Actually, you know what? Let's look for TJ.
Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole
We need a money play
It's
here.
nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
Hopefully we can lowball this to Swift.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal.
That was too low. And that was inaccurate too.
Until they wanted to get that ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off
That's
to the
such a
running
bummer.
back. That one ended up incomplete.
We had him too.
22
Rogers' kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Well, it's a 2-possession game.
Well, looking at it from a
We had the right
defensive
play call there.
perspective, that keeps the deficit
I don't understand how I get a bullet pass inaccurate there, but
I would say that
it's the name of the game.
something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a
That
first
hurts.
down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On play action, now Rodgers. And he took
Get in your zone, Jamie Collins.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah,
We'll send some heat here.
That was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
Thank God Jamie Collins
That was
came
the
in there.
veteran Jamie Collins busting through to make the stop.
The 21-yard line.
Okay, so we're up 2 possessions going into the 4th.
Quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
That hurts.
Drive for the Packers
I
so
didn't
far. It's a
I didn't think
first
he could
down.
get that throw in there.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
2-point game now.
Biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind about the power.
We still need to be aggressive on offense. It's not shoot clock time.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now by word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Let's go, Will Fuller.
And
Good stuff.
Finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Should we just throw it to Matt Prater one time?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Staffy Vic.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time.
We need to punch it in here.
Quarter, picking up the
for
first.
sure.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way.
You don't look too hurt.
Nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Second and goal from the 1.
Let's get DeAndre Swift a touchdown here. What's the score? 32-24. You know what? I'm going for 2 here.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine.
We're going to drag Hawkinson across the formation.
You know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches.
Because that makes it an even 2-possession game.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early. Great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first down, Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end.
Try to strip the ball out.
Down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll get him down.
2-minute warning.
Of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Danny Amendola, that
Just got to hold him here.
Target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now Rodgers.
And Funchess gets a wide open touchdown.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10.
First down
28-yard line.
doesn't necessarily seal it, but it puts us in a good position.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right.
Oh my God, Swift has to hit that hole.
In order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again, it's Swift. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Stafford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's game.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn.
No reason to get saucy with it.
First down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Whatever. If you want me to run one more time, I'll run one more time.
Running is Swift. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now
And that's game.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of
Our
heart.
defense continues to get tore apart.
You find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road.
295 passing yards. It's not bad.
Hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
Stafford had a 117 rating. 21 for 28, 295, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to
Rushing,
Arizona
DeAndre
to take on the
Swift was the
Cardinals.
workhorse.
Meanwhile, for the Packers,
22
they'll
attempts for
fall
89
1-1.
yards and 1
And they'll
touchdown.
try to turn things
Matthew
around
Stafford
next week as they have a
contributed
matchup
that
in
clutch
New
run
Orleans
in the 4th.
against the Saints.
Receiving, Kenny Golladay lit it up again. 5 receptions, 109 yards and 1 touchdown.
Catch you next time right here. It's the
TJ
NFL
Hawkinson
on
didn't do
EA
bad.
Sports.
DeAndre Swift was, if he didn't have that botched screenplay, it'd be 4 for 24. Will Fuller had that monster drag route in the 4th. That was huge. Geronimo Allison contributed. Jason Huntley out of New Mexico State caught that screen pass, and Valdez-Scantling had 1. Tackles, Justin Coleman led with 7. Tackles for loss, Jamie Collins led with 1. We had 2 sacks by Jamie Collins and Justin Coleman. And Jeremy Chinn with his first pick 6 of the year. 4 tackles. Overall solid performance all around. Defense can be better, but I knew it was going to be a shootout when we were up against Rodgers. So, we'll see. Do we still want to develop him? How do we want to develop him? Get some run stopper in there. Block shed, play rec, tackle, end zone. And Austin Bryant, definitely power rusher. To advance the week. Who wants to negotiate? Kenny G, we're definitely locking him up. Okay, so he wants more money. He wants about the same amount of money. We'll offer it to him. Okay, so we got Will Fuller locked up on a 3-year. Scout some players quick. Let's do auto-generated rookies. Biggest thing's probably edge rush. I don't even know why I'm scouting this low. We're not gonna have a pick for a while. So Matt McDonald. Mid-fifth. Probably use free safety. Late first. Yeah, that's not good. Mid-fourth. Nope. So we're going up against the 0-2 Arizona Cardinals next. Let's see what the news says. Galladay comes up big, overtime duel. Draft stories. Jeremy French. Marcus Falk was a martial arts star here in the black belt at age 14. Okay, interesting stuff. Tomorrow night we're gonna go against the Detroit, I'm sorry. Tomorrow night we are gonna go against the Arizona Cardinals. Thank y'all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. And good night.